I am here with the one, the only, the Welsh Gangster, Merthyr Tydfil's finest, Oban Elliott. What? Let's go.
It's the pose.
Well, how do I do it?
You gotta go like right leg forward.
This is not good.
So you're going whoa,
Whoa,
boom, and then you look down the lens.
Whoa!
And then look
Oh
at the
God!
lens,
I have never felt so much of a dickhead in my life.
Well, I didn't want to say.
Welcome to New York, mate.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. It is amazing. I just had a little walk before. Beautiful day, the sun's shining. It's a little bit chilly, but how does it feel to come from Wales, third fight in the UFC, Madison Square Garden, New York City?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's surreal. I mean, but like we've spoke, I don't want to. I'm not letting it, get in the way of the job I've got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm managing to appreciate it for what it is so far. It's so surreal. It's a dream come true. It's an honour. I'm very lucky to have been given these opportunities. I think. Third fight in the UFC, and I'm in MSG.
It's amazing.
You know what I mean? It's amazing. Like just like you with your career, where you come from, in the UK, and
mate.
you make a way over here. It's you can't put it into words, can you?
No, exactly. And that's why I love talking to you, because I feel like we have very similar kind of backgrounds.
Yeah.
You come from a small town, then you're in America, you're fighting in the UFC. It's mind-blowing. It's hard to comprehend, isn't it?
It is. But you can't let it consume. I feel like the chance where it was going to consume me is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I'm just enjoying this. I believe in myself. I'm just one of the boys in the back.
Yeah.
Now. You know what I mean?
One of the crew.
I'm just one of the boys.
Bouncing around.
Yeah.
Like Stipe or Chandler or whatever.
Yeah, fist bump with Stipe, what's happening?
Yeah, mate.
So, I do believe that and know that, It's not, whereas the start of this year, I got given that great opportunity on that big pay-per-view in California. That was quite blinding. I got through that, and it's all just... It just feels like it's all downhill for me. I'm just going to enjoy it. All I've got to do is fight. I've done that all my life.
No big deal, no nerves, no pressure. There's no bright lights. Hardly anyone's watching.
No,
it's all good.
Well, if you put it that, but you know what I mean.
Mate,
it's all good.
You're just doing what you do naturally. You're a born fighter. You come from a fighting family, and you're here to do what you love to do. Remind me, who was the last opponent?
Preston Parsons.
He's a really strong wrestler.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable how you were able to deal with that. I'm telling you, I was so impressed.
Thank you.
I truly mean that.
Well, we've, as you know, in the UK, we have to respect the wrestlers coming, that was a big focus as MMA got big in the UK. We got to defend the takedown.
Yep.
So I've been doing that for years, practicing it. And that fight, I guess the world got to see how good I am at wrestling. It's not just defensively. You've got to know the attack to be able to defend it. So going in and fighting the guy I'm fighting, Bassil, I'm prepared. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. Just go out and do me.
Yeah.
I'll be fine, mate.
Just go out and do Oban Elliott. That's all you've got to do, mate, because you always come in great shape. You have got great takedown defence. You're an explosive fighter, and you're not afraid to just mix it up, tear it up, and essentially, as crazy as it sounds, have a fight.
Yeah, just have a fight. That's what I mean. I've done it all my life. Just get in there. It's like the football pitch. A football player playing on a football pitch. It's grass, same size pitch. Yeah, as you get bigger, the stadium around it gets bigger. But the ring I'm fighting in, it's the same ring I fought in the leisure centres when I was a kid.
I love that though. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, that's all it is for me.
Yeah. Bassil Hafez. What do you know about him?
I know he's a tough guy. He likes to scrap. If you punch him, he likes to egg you on. But
DC is making some noise down there.
Someone must have mentioned a Popeye's chicken or something.
Yeah, they must have done.
So he's look. He's gonna be tough. He's gonna bring it back. I'm tough as well.
They're all tough.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you know? Are you dealing with the nerves well? Because I found myself, I was like, shit, I'm in the UFC now.
Yeah.
This is where it really counts. And then once you have a few fights, you start feeling more at home.
Yeah.
Is that what you're experiencing
100%.
now?
I feel at home now. I'm talking to you just like we were in the pub talking. I feel at home. I'm confident, and I know I belong here now. Obviously when you first get signed, there's that dream is now in front of you. It's like, how do you adjust? It was a dream for majority of my life, 20 years, and then I'm in it. So, but I've had these big fights. I've had pay-per-view after pay-per-view. It's my third pay-per-view and my third fight. So the lights and the cameras and the spotlight.
Bruce Buffer introducing you and all that stuff. Seeing Joe Rogan, Octagon side, Dana White and stuff.
Yeah, I'm used to it a bit. It's only gonna get easier, and I feel like this is I'm just enjoying every second of this.
That's the best.
This is where I belong.
Yeah.
I finally know that. There's no case of like, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I am happy to be here.
Well, you deserve to be here.
I am happy to be here, but I also deserve to be here. And I'm here to tell you I'm the man. I'm not just one of these little kids.
Sure. You're not going to shy away and be no. And that's why I think you're going to do big things, because you've got a big personality as well. Is this your first time in New York?
Yeah, it is. I never wanted to come unless I fought here. That was my superstition. So yeah, first time.
It's a mental place. Isn't it?
Mad. It's mad.
What's going on after the fight? You sticking around for a few days?
I'm here till Tuesday. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So what's the plan? Come on.
Oh mate, get a lot of pubs. See around the pubs. The lagers, the buffalo chicken wings, all of that, mate. I'm just gonna enjoy that.
What do you think about American beers?
I like the Miller Lights.
The Miller Light. Yeah. Come on.
Or a Modelo. That's Mexican, but I do like the American beer. Yeah.
I think they're shit.
What do you drink, Gav?
I like Japanese beer. I like a Sapporo.
I've never had that.
It's just
like an Asahi.
It's like an Asahi, but it's better. Right. There's a sushi place by my house, and they do Sapporo, and I don't know. I'm in there a lot, 2-3 times a week.
I still got to take you up on that barbecue,
mate. We got to do it.
Yeah, we'll get some Sapporos in there.
You're gonna get over to California. Come out to my gaff.
Yeah, right. Damn right. Yeah.
You've been in some crazy street fights over the course of your career. I can just tell when I talk to you. Yeah. What's a crazy situation you can share with us? One that when you and the lads sit around and have a beer at home, you're like, remember that one?
What, out on the street with the boys?
Yeah, come on.
Well, I've had a few scares. This guy, he was picking on me. I was winding him up outside the kebab shop. He wanted to fight, and I said, "You want it?" And he was in front of his friend. He was getting a bit aggressive. And I said, "Look, mate, chill out. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this." We walked up to the hill. I said, "Mate, you don't want to do this." His boys are taking his jacket off him. He wanted to fight. He's thrown the overhand right. I've hit him with a knee, and he's fell down like Jesus and didn't move. But it was scary. I was like,
how bad he was knocked out?
He was gone.
Oh shit!
And I'm slapping him, and I'm looking at the boy. Why did you let this happen?
Why did you wind me up?
Yeah, and then he woke up and goes, I couldn't back down. The boys were there. I say, you silly guy.
Well, you live and learn.
Yeah, but I've been very careful since that. I've thought, mate, look at this dream I've got here, and assaults don't look good on the record to get to America.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I got through by the skin of my teeth. I don't know how. I never got done.
Yeah, but that's who you are at your core, and you learn to control that as you get older. And obviously now you've got responsibility. You've got a future to build, and you've got a massive opportunity at your fingertips. So, all the best this weekend. Go out there, whoop some ass, Bassil Hafez. Not an easy guy, but I believe in you, brother. I believe in you.
Thank you, mate.
My man.
Thank you.
Let's go.